This is Billie Eilish at the Grammys. This is a message she gave. And, you know, maybe some people would say this is hard. Go ahead, Rob.
No one is illegal on stolen land.
So leave. Look at brainwashed zombies. What do they want?
And yeah, it's just really hard to know what to say and what to do right now. And I feel really hopeful in this room, and I
so
feel
this is her.
we
And
just
then
need
also,
to
do you have Bad Bunnies, by the way? By the way, when she said no one is illegal on stolen land, a guy responds and says, hey, I just found your $6 million house in Malibu. I'm coming to your house right now because apparently your house is on stolen land, and I want to come and stay with you.
These people are nuts. Billie Eilish gets on the Grammy stage and says, no one is illegal on stolen land. The crowd goes wild, clapping like programmed zombies. But here's the problem. If the land is stolen, then sell your $6 million Malibu mansion and give the money to the Native Americans. These people are a joke. You don't get to preach borders don't matter while living behind gates and guards. That's not compassion. That's elite hypocrisy. And once you pull that thread, the whole narrative falls apart. Let's plug in.
Logic behind it doesn't make any sense. What do you mean stolen land?
Yeah.
Then go live in a land that's not stolen, Billie Eilish.
That doesn't exist, though.
But the point, like when you make comments like this, and if you clap for it, it's like somebody coming here and saying, yeah, congratulations for you guys doing a podcast on stolen land in Fort Lauderdale. And the entire audience starts clapping. Oh, my God, what a message. I cannot believe PBD Podcast and the crew does what they do on stolen land in Fort Lauderdale. What are you talking about? Here's a Bad Bunny looking like he's been juicing lately, or his shoulders are seen very wide and head small. I don't know what's going on here, but go ahead and play this clip, Rob. Go ahead.
A lot of padding there.
Before I say thanks to God, I'm gonna say eyes out.
They have to do this.
They
have to do this.
By the way, look who's right behind him.
They have to say
behind him?
this. Yeah.
First, fillet the liberal God.
Who watches this shit anyway?
Yeah. I get it. And listen,
This is
I love that you say he
This
has
is what?
to.
This is what?
no. What I'm saying is, like, Dennis Prager taught us there's a big difference between a liberal and a leftist.
Yes.
And a lot of these people with this Hollywood woke agenda, they're as how far left as it gets. But they're not real people. It's always the people who have benefited the most from America. The Billie Eilish of the world. The Bad Bunnies of the world who would be relegated to doing samba in Puerto Rico, who's condemning America. Buddy, you're famous because of America. You're here at the Grammy Awards, which is celebrating music founded in America. Billie Eilish has here on stolen land in America, condemning America. I have a problem with that. Like, these people hate America. They think America is evil. I wish they would take a step back and say, wow, I live in the greatest country on earth. Maybe I should rethink what I'm saying out loud, but it would go against that Hollywood leftist agenda.
You understand how out of touch, first of all, these people are? No, she thinks standing there and saying that is helping anything. Do you think, is she housing any illegals? Is she helping any illegals? And the most obvious thing out of all this is they never have to encounter any illegal driving their car, any illegal trying to sexually assault them or kidnap. Hold on, never. They're in gated communities, and when they leave, they have security out the wazoo. You aren't affected at it at all. And they think they want to go up there and go, like they're activists and they give a damn. None of them care. And you made a great point, Pat, when you said they have to say it. Their masters say, get up there, and that's what you have to do. Ice out. Ice out. What the hell are you even talking about? Okay, and I know you're going to get to that story idea, Pat, about the Yalisuda. That's what this is all about. That's what it's going to be all about. That's it.
If you look at Bad Bunny's eyes there, I don't.
Adam and Vinny are absolutely right. These Hollywood activists are completely out of touch, and they don't give a shit. They're sheep, told what to say, how to think, what to wear, and when to clap. None of this is organic. It's scripted. Their masses have an agenda, And these artists are just the delivery system. Why? Because they influence millions. This isn't about compassion. It's about control, influence, and power. Push the woke message, shame anyone who questions it, and keep the public emotionally manipulated. That's the real play behind the curtain.
I think he believed what he was saying.
All these people who are basically objecting to Trump building the wall all live behind big, beautiful walls.
Adam, where are the illegals in the house?
This is Bad Bunny's mansion that he just bought 2 years ago, $8.8 million Hollywood Hills estate. I don't know if you guys can see what this is right here.
Oh,
That's a giant
wow.
By the way,
why would he build that? Why would you build that?
I wish
Stolen land.
all these celebrities, the ultimate success in the world.
God
I
bless
just have one
America, huh?
request. Build these mansions, massive houses, big pools, 0 walls. And let's see how that works out for you guys.
They would never do it.
So Billie Eilish grew up in L.A. at Highland Park. Her mother was an actress, Maggie Baird, okay? And she appeared on TV and film roles and also taught songwriting and creative arts to Billie and her brother. Her father, Patrick O'Neill, is an actor and a musician. He appeared in television and film in The West Wing and movies such as Iron Man. This is Billie Eilish's father, Patrick O'Connell. Rob, you want to
Sounds like America has been very good to this
and
family.
Billie and her older brother
Phineas?
were homeschooled by their mother, which allowed them to focus on creative interest and music. Okay, and that's what they did. And so, when you hear
Spoiled,
stories like
privileged
this with
people
Billie Eilish
trying
and
to
they
tell
say what
everyone
they say,
else
this
how
is the
to
challenge,
live.
Vinny. Let me tell you where it's at.
Yes.
You know, there comes a time where you so bad want to be friends with the cool people.
Yes.
And you become an influencer, like let's just say become an influencer, and then all of a sudden you're like, people recognize you when you go to a nightclub. And it's like, hey, what's up? Oh my, I watch your stuff. You're like, oh yeah. We got a text over the weekend. I responded separately with a long voice recording, and I said my opinion hasn't changed. I do believe that's what's going on. I'm not in the business of trying to be seen by Hollywood and liked by them because they're Hollywood and they're famous. Mm-hmm. No. If I like you, it's because I like you. I don't care if you're Hollywood. If me and a celebrity who is very well known in Hollywood, we're having a conversation together, my position doesn't change because I want to make sure I don't offend their feelings. That's where we are. That's what we believe in. This is where I'm at. This is my position. I think that the Hollywood mystique, that idea of, my God, who these people are, I honestly don't think it's what it used to be. It really wasn't. Go through the top 100 influencers today. Go through top 1,000 influencers today with the biggest following, and go back 20 years ago and see if they could have existed.
Absolutely not.
Out of the top 1,000, do you understand what I'm asking?
Yes.
Yeah.
Out of the top 1,000 influencers on Instagram, how many of them are? Give me a question to ask. Are not Hollywood celebrities or famous athletes? Okay, like you understand? Like
that's the question, I think.
Yeah, because to me, out of 1,000 influencers on Instagram, if we were to do the analysis, I don't even know if the report exists. Okay, even Instagram. Okay, here you go. You ready? Estimates split. Out of the top 1,000 biggest influencers on Instagram, 15 to 25% are celebrities and athletes. 75% to 85% are social media native influencers, niche experts, fashion, beauty, lifestyle creators, gamers, travel influencers, and entrepreneurs. Guess what? They did not exist 20 years ago. You know what this means? Nobody gives a shit about Hollywood anymore. This used to be 100% 20 years ago. Do you understand the point I'm trying to make? 20 years ago, you controlled it. You had a monopoly. Everybody had to listen to you. Oh, my God, I want to be seen with these actors and celebrities. The real people don't care anymore.
Guys, those numbers are insane. Over 75% of real influence today doesn't come from Hollywood anymore. It comes from regular people, entrepreneurs, creators, workers, independent voices. That means Hollywood's degenerate behavior and fake moral lectures don't hit like they used to. These celebrities aren't leaders, they're puppets, and the public sees it. Their control is slipping, their ideology is losing power. Fewer people look up to them, fewer people listen, and that terrifies them.
If I talk to Rock, man, I like him. He's a cool guy. He's a likable guy. But it's not because, oh my God, you cannot believe this. No, it's just he's a good guy to talk to. But some of these things that we had 20 years ago, they had a monopoly. Can you imagine looking at these numbers right now, Vinny? 20 years ago, 850 of these influencers that you and I know and follow and hear about in videos, we had no clue who they were. They were regular. They would have been regular employees, regular business owners doing something. 20 years ago, if somebody was doing $50 million a year in a company, how did you know him? You probably didn't even know who he was. Mm-hmm. Tom, what's that?
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
And you know what? When I was in college, there was one guy who had talked about lifestyles of the rich and famous, and he had one show, and his name was Robin Leach. I'm him in Hollywood looking at a huge, amazing mansion. But he was the only guy. Now they're on every corner
Rob,
on
can
Instagram.
you do me a favor, Rob? Go on YouTube and type in mansion tour, and then go filter it out by popularity. Mansion tour, okay? And then go and type in filter popularity. Watch this. How many channels? Zoom in a little bit, Rob. Okay. First one, Mr. Beast. Next one, Agricultural Digest. I don't know who that is. Next one. Okay, this guy named, what's his name? Ines Yilmarzev. 33 million views. Next one, it's him again. Go a little bit lower. Keep going, Rob. Keep going. Okay. Kaijai Family. Okay. By the way, again, 20 years ago, they don't exist. It's only one guy that was doing this. It's a very, very different world. And so the desire to be with cool crowd and cool people, man, that is like the thing of a past today. Today, if you're somebody that wants to be around people that are critical thinkers, that have positions, that they're a little bit fearless, that they don't follow the crowd, that they're just kind of like, listen, it is what it is. This is my position.
This is so true.
You don't like it. This is me. It's hard to be that today. That's what's attractive today. Not all the other stuff. All the other stuff is a thing of the past.
Can I give you a different perspective?
Yeah.
Because I agree with you in part, but there's also something that I want to get your feedback on. So when it comes to acting, Hollywood, journalism, media, traditional media, fully on the same page with you, right? Podcasters are the new actors. Who watches movies these days and says, oh my God, it's just, there's not that many new big names. When it comes to music, it's a little bit different because music doesn't necessarily run through Hollywood. Remember, Diddy was in New York. Yeah. Tupac was in L.A. Outkast and the whole Atlanta crew. Houston with Mike Jones. Miami, DJ Khaled. But there still is, like, I guess my point and my question is, music is a little bit different than Hollywood. Hollywood is more acting, where music is a little bit more fragmented, but you still need to make it in that music industry, meaning you still got to go through the top of the charts in order to make it. It's a lot easier to do a podcast or become a Mr. Beast than become the biggest musician in the world because you still have to go through that gamut. That's my opinion. I don't know.
But you want a great case study of what you're talking about? 2024 election, Kamala Harris, Taylor Swift told over 450 million followers on all platforms, vote for her, and nobody gave a damn.
It actually backfired.
It backfired.
Beyonce, Jay-Z, Oprah,
Bye-bye.
it backfired.
Doesn't work, folks.
Bill Maher talked about that.
Bye-bye.
Guys, it seems like Hollywood's spell is broken. People see the nonsense now, and my hope is the same awakening hits politics next. Stop letting these politicians divide us while they enrich themselves. Start asking real questions. Start demanding accountability. Because once the illusion breaks, the power shifts back to the people. So let me ask you, do you think Americans are finally waking up? Or are we still being played? Drop your take in the comments, hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.